All right, we're live. Good morning, everybody. Uh, let's just call it like it is. Today sucks. uh, Today really sucks. Yesterday was fucking horrific, and today really sucks. Tomorrow will be better, but today's gonna be a bit of a different show. Um, I'd already planned on doing things differently today because, well, it's September 11th. Woohoo! Getting sick of these fucking people ruining September, dude. Um, Firstly, let me just say, guys, I feel fucking terrible. I feel so shameful. I said some really fucked up things yesterday. I called Charlie Kirk a bunch of terrible names. Said things that I regret because just because he wasn't as staunch of a conservative as me, I called him a bunch of fucking terrible names. And now look at it. Now I look like an asshole. Big surprise there. And he's fucking dead. In case you missed it, yesterday conservative influencer Charlie Kirk was fucking murdered. I don't even know the guy. I didn't even like him, dude. It's just fucked up. I didn't even really like him. Like, obviously, I never met the motherfucker. But it's fucked up, man. You fuckers killed the guy that just wanted to talk. His whole thing was that we can't stop talking. And you guys fucking killed him. Like, what the fuck, dude? What does that say about you, man? You're so fucking weak in your argument, dude, that you had to shoot a guy? And, like, not even, like, confront the motherfucker. You pieces of shit staged this. This was all planned. That's why that fucking old guy was saying, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Distracting the cops. That's why the fucking manhunt's still going on. Now, I guess recently there is some news that it looks like they might have somebody zeroed in. And big fucking surprise, it's some fucking tranny. Whoa! I don't give a fuck, YouTube. Suck my dick. Fucking tranny sicko bastards, right? You couldn't even fucking confront him face to face. You had to shoot him from a fucking distance. Like the fucking cowards that you are. I will never be able to take back the things that I said about a guy who, when you look at it, was a really good guy, man. I don't want to overblow it, but like legit, dude, he was this generation's MLK. All he wanted to do was fucking talk. All he wanted to do was have a conversation, and he was respectful. Even when he was dismantling your chicken shit arguments, he was respectful about it. And he would listen to people. Unlike you sick fucks. You killed the guy that just wanted to talk. Do you know what comes after that? Nothing you're fucking ready for. I am so sick of these fuckers, dude. They do this shit time and time and time and time again. They act out. They demand us to course correct for them. And then they play the victim because you had to be corrected. This is bullshit. I'm sick of this shit, dude. I'm so sick of these fucking wackaloons, dude. And there's nobody to blame other than the powers that be, the people calling the shots. For years, you fuckers have called anybody to the fucking right of Joseph Stalin, okay, a fucking fascist, right? A Nazi. You called Trump Hitler. Oh, God, when J.D. Vance, when Ron DeSantis started getting a little bit of political momentum, you somehow tried to say that he was worse than Donald Trump when Donald Trump was literally Hitler. You sickos, you're fucked. You're smooth brains, and I know a lot of you. I can attest, you're dumb as fuck. Flat out. I've listened to you talk. I've seen the way you interact with people. I've seen the two-facedness that you, just the fucking two-facedness of you sick fucks, dude. I know how you think. And it's broken. Your brains are fucking broken. You people are fucking broken. You're disgusting. You need not be around anymore, honestly. At a certain point, you know, I'm willing to bet that if you went back in time and you looked at we'll just say for argument's sake, the 100 years of trying to integrate Homo sapien and Neanderthal, right? Eventually, you have to come to realize that they can't be part of civilized society anymore. And Homo sapien, well, how many Neanderthals do you see running around anymore? You know what I'm saying? So today, guys, we are going to talk about Charlie Kirk. The guy that I insulted hours before he fucking died. Because I'm an asshole. Because I'm a huge piece of shit. So we'll be taking a when and where Charlie Kirk was shot, a visual timeline. This is actually coming from Al Jazeera. I read a bunch of articles, and this is about the most just kind of like rundown without too much bullshit. Everybody's got their fucking conservative activist and U.S. Personal staunch ally of President Trump. We're just going to kind of look at the pictures of this. I think you guys know what happened. I would really advise you guys to not go digging for this video. Okay? It's bad. I knew something was bad, so this all went down while I was in contract negotiations, which I can tie that in later to the show, which makes it even more fucked up. But I got out of contract negotiations, and one of the people that I work with, she's not a politico at all. Does not follow the news. Still thinks Bernie Sanders is cool because he has little mittens. Okay? Not a politico. When she tells me, she is the first person, I didn't even look at my phone, right? She goes, "Did you see what happened to Charlie Kirk?" I go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She goes, "He got shot." I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, he got shot on a campus in Utah." I said, "What? Fuck out of here. I open up my phone. My dad, my mom, a couple other buddies, or I'm sorry, my dad, my girlfriend, fucking a couple other buddies had texted me about it. I said, what the fuck is this? I started looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, it's real. I said, no. This can't. No. Oh, God. Everybody's reporting on it. I go upstairs in the maintenance shop. I say, what up, G? He goes, did you see what happened? I said, I heard about it. And he goes, I found it. He goes, I've already watched it. He says, I go, and how bad is it? And he goes, if he lives, he's going to be a vegetable. And I was like, great. Let's see it. So he shows it. It's, I'm just going to tell you right now, anybody who's ever seen critical wounds understands how forces and impact work on the central nervous system. The color, the volume of the blood. I knew he was dead. I think his body knew he was dead before he hit the fucking ground. You fuckers killed the guy that just wanted to talk. So I would advise you to not go searching that out. I mean, they're getting pretty up to. You can find it on some medias where they cut right before the discharge and just the impact of his body. I'm guessing that either one of two things happened. Either it does look like Charlie's actually wearing some type of body plate, some type of plate carrier. Some people have kind of indicated that he was wearing some type of vest. So either one of two things happened. Either they were aiming for his head and didn't calculate for the drop, or they were going for center mass and it possibly ricocheted off the vest and blew his fucking throat out. Because you guys are sick. And you're fucked up. You shoot people in the head and in the throat. I do have a link down in the description for Charlie Kirk's Give, Send, Go. This goes to his family. So far, there's a goal of $1 million. So far, we've raised $167,000. I say we, Americans, patriots, people with a fucking soul. People are disgusting. And then we'll have a Mark Dice video breaking down, talking about it. And then, of course, today, guys, on top of Charlie Kirk fucking dying, murdered, assassinated, and I do have conspiracy theories about that. I'm not going to talk about it today. Let's never forget, guys, it is the 24th anniversary of the 9/11 tragedy.
Just smile in your unbelievable zest for living each day to its
I do have the
at
memorial
A&M,
pulled up that we'll be checking in on
with your family in upstate Shenango County on the farm, riding the trails on your ATV, or listening to the Grateful Dead, or enjoying photography. Your name is spoken daily with beautiful memories of your childhood and college events. We honor you today, along with the 2,976 others who perished on 9/11, and the family members and loved ones who stand before you today. Implore you.
I hope you guys can hear it. I tried to fix the audio, so let me know down in the chat. I know I haven't really bumped into the chat very much, guys. Not going to be really engaging too much. Yeah, Sam, I do agree with you with the Obama thing. That's literally what me and G said. The day he came out and made the Trayvon Martin is what my son would look like is the day that he ripped the country in half and made it irreplaceable, unrepairable, irreparable. I don't fucking know right now. Hell yeah, broski, I agree with you. Any Democrat is scum, especially white Democrats. Do not watch the video. I wish I never saw it. I didn't. Art, bro, legit, dude. I can't get the image out of my head, dude. I didn't sleep very good last night. Yeah, it fucked me up, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm straight up fucked up over this. Don't watch the video. I agree with you, Art. It's really hardcore. It's fucked up. Broski, you watched it from the 3 angles. It is very gruesome. Now, and this is the thing, though. This is what civil war looks like, guys. This is what war looks like. This is what they wanted. This is what we're gonna have to get used to. If this is the route that the country's gonna go, most of you, nothing's gonna change. Most of you, not much is gonna change. Most of you, you'll see an uptick in prices. Most of you will still continue to go to work, and occasionally you'll hear about a road getting bombed, or maybe you'll have the misfortune of being in the wrong place at the wrong time when strikes are going on between 2 rivaling factions struggling for turf in the United States as it just fractures itself. Seeing people's throats getting blown out. Get ready to see a lot of dead bodies. This is what war looks like, guys. And this is what they wanted. If this is what they want, I mean, at a certain point, if baby wants his bottle, you know what I'm saying? Take a moment to give forgiveness for yourself. At no point where we known each other have you been malicious to. Thanks, John. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. That's awesome. Thanks, John. I appreciate that, bro. What up, Motown? How you doing, brother? And dude, yeah, those fucking sick bastards are celebrating this, guys. It's fucked up, man. Thanks, John. That means a lot, dude. Thank you, bro. I just fucked up, man. Just fucked up. I hope, can you guys let me know if the audio's fixed?
Haywood, MC Sundance.
God damn.
Brian Christopher Hickey.
I'm a fucking bitch, guys. I'm a fucking soft-ass bitch, yo.
Cedino.
Take this dick out of my ass and quit acting like a fucking sissy,
Robert
dude.
D.W. Higley II.
Todd Russell Hill.
Clara Victorine Hines.
Can you guys hear this okay?
Neil
Is the audio on the the video we're watching
Mark
coming through?
Indy.
You can hear it, Jeanette? Cool,
Kalatsu
thanks.
Karai.
Heather Malia Ho.
We're going to keep checking in
Tara Yvette Hobbs.
on this
Thomas.
because it's going to be going on for a few hours here, so. God damn, what a fucked up day. What a fucked up day. Thanks for ruining September for millennials, George Soros, you fucking dick. Let's get into the show.
If you can say the word good, guess what? It means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, well then hell, you still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, recalibrate, re-engage, and go out on the attack.
All right, guys, let's try and get through this here. So, when and where Charlie Kirk was murdered, visual timeline. We're not going to read too terribly much into it, but you can see here is, what was it, Utah? What the hell school was he at? Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. You can see here, this is where Charlie Kirk was speaking. This is while he was speaking. And then you can see here was where the shots were fired from. There's a bunch of video evidence where you can see some fuckface up there from a couple of different angles. Now, there were over 3,000 people at this event, right? That's a lot of people. Way down here is Charlie Kirk. So shots ring out. Everybody, obviously, emergency services here. Crowd starts fleeing in panic. When you look at the questions that were asked in the situation, or in the scenario that they were asked, so from 12 to 12:10, the American Comeback Tour event began outdoors. Kirk was seated at a table on stage under a white pop-up tent marked prove me wrong and was answering audience questions. Before the event, a petition urged UVU to block Kirk from speaking, but the university allowed his attendance in line with its free speech policies. Kirk was accompanied by private security with extra protection provided by UVU police and local law enforcement. You can see there, I mean, he just wanted to talk to people, man. A few minutes into the event, Kirk was answering questions from audiences, including one about mass shootings involving transgender individuals. I'm willing to bet that based on the evidence we're seeing, it was a trans radical that fucking killed him. It was either some sick fuck that cut their tits off and was all pissed off, or some sick fuck who cut his dick off and was all pissed off. The exchange unfolded as followed. Okay, so this is where I'm not going to get into it too much today, guys, but we do need to come to the realization that this was organized. This was a calculated situation. This was planned, and eventually we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out that the machine was terrified of Charlie Kirk because he was able to motivate young Christian conservative men into standing up for what they believe in. He was able to motivate young people to get out and vote. He enabled people to use their voice. He was a voice of a generation. He asked hard questions. He said the hard part. He said it out loud, and he said it with his chest. Charlie Kirk was 31 years old. Charlie Kirk had a very promising young political career. He is a global icon, not just in the United States. Okay. There is a strong possibility that in as little as 10 years, you were staring down the barrel of the next presidential candidate, probably the next president of the United States, by a landslide populist vote. Part of me thinks that this is the machine. Audience member, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years? Charlie Kirk. Too many. Exactly. Audience member, do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Charlie Kirk. Now, this is where I think things are kind of calculated. The guy, the person, the creature, the individual, the carbon-based life form who doesn't deserve to be stealing oxygen from this fucking planet, all right? They're a goddamn coffin-dodging oxygen thief, okay? Knew how Charlie Kirk responded because he does this. He sets the microphone down after he makes his point and allows the other person the opportunity to talk, to use their words. And then he reaches forward, picks up the microphone, responds, sets the microphone down, and leans back. It's his motion. It's what he does. They waited for him to sit back directly in his chair, fully exposed, and they shot his ass and they murdered him in broad daylight. Now, what is it called when you are not allowed to express your opinions under the threat of violence? You know, you guys can vote your way into communism. But you got to shoot your way out. Kirk responded, counting or not counting gang violence, because that is the metric that can skew all of the gun violence. Right then, a single shot is heard. Kirk is then seen clutching his neck and collapsing from his chair with blood gushing from the wound, prompting attendees to panic and flee. So here you can see a top-down view. All right. All right, guys. Now I have here on this is the video where you can see a guy, and I'll bring it right over to the spot. Focus in. You see this right here? Can you see my cursor? Sorry, I'm late. Rip Charlie. It's a rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You're all good, Motor City. You're all good, brother. Or Mr. Detroit City. You're good, bro. You're good, man. No worry about being late. So you see this figure right here. Now watch as the camera pans. See it starting to move, and it's moving. And right now, the distance between here and here has changed. and you can see a slight tilt in the angle as the body of the individual is gaining its inertia and momentum to start making its movement. So we tilt, lean, and off we go. See? There you can see them moving. Doop, 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 doop. And there they go. Continuing. You see how they've gotten even closer to a descent point. So that is speculated to be the individual. And you can see them clearing more ground. Again, the distance between the cross member of the window and the individual on the roof not only has the shape of it changed as it continues to transition its body to move from different levels and gain momentum as it moves its force through air, but you can see that distance has also changed. Now, if you come over here, shout out to whoever this individual was that happened to get this fucking shot, because you can see clear as day. Boom. Look at him. Look at them. I have been on a million roofs in my life. Commercial, residential, flat roofs like this. Here's the thing about flat roofs like this. That is not a common shape that would ever appear. I don't know how many people fill trash bags full of lumpy wet diapers and then leave them on the highest point of a building. That is clearly a... I struggle to use the word human being because whoever this is not a human being. They're a flesh sack filled of soiled diapers is what they are. Yeah. So you can see that is clearly a person. That is not a trash bag full of wet diapers. That's not a natural. That's an unnatural shape on top of a flat. That's the thing about construction. It's flat, hard angles, hard edges. You don't see too many bubble roofs like that, especially with all the other flat roofs. There's your guy right there. There's your guy. And then here you can see, we'll take a little shot at the drone footage where this is after the event. We're just going to kind of pan around. You can see where everything was at. So, I mean, it was a wide open, I'm not saying they set him up, right? But how was that building not secure? How was that roof not secure? How did somebody... Now, I was under the impression that campuses are gun-free zones. You fucking dicks. And I don't know if any of you guys seen the kerfluffle that happened in the House yesterday when they asked for a moment of silence, and those sick fucks started demanding, oh, gun control, gun control, gun control. That's why there's not going to be too many more AOC jokes, because I don't even feel like putting that bitch's name out into the fucking world. She's a sick fuck who called for this shit and is dancing on the grave of Charlie Kirk. So fuck her, fuck the left, fuck the liberals, fuck all you sick bastards. Yo, you guys are sick fucks. You shot the guy that just wanted to talk. You fucking killed the guy that just wanted to talk. Buddy might texted me this, right? Imagine having such a weak argument that you result to shooting the guy. You have such a weak, stupid fucking argument that you just shoot the bastard for proving you're wrong. Is that the world we want to live in? Really? You marshmallow people? You Skittles-haired fucking weirdos? You want to live in a world where it literally is anarchy? You're not going to like it. You are not going to like it. You are not going to like the world where the biggest guy with the biggest club is king. You're not going to like it, because a lot of us have spent decades of our lives suppressing the monster that is inside. And you fat fucking pieces of shit do not want to have the monster released. You've forced us to bottle it up, and you keep shaking it. And once you poke the fucking bear, I am not going to stand in the way of the monster coming for you. I will not, and I do not care anymore, because you fucking people shot the guy that just wanted to fucking talk. You blew his fucking throat out. The guy that said we have to keep talking, you shot him. You fucking killed him. What do you expect? What do you expect when your actions result in this type of an outcome? What do you expect when we push back? What are you expecting? I don't want to hear you fucking bitches, you fucking rainbow people, you fucking skittled-haired weirdos crying when the hand comes back and smacks you upside the head. I don't want to hear a fucking word about it. Leave. Fucking leave. Just fucking go. You know what? PBD offered to send you fucks away, and y'all turn, yeah, fuck. See, that's a problem with you fucking people. You are never fucking happy. Baby wants his bottle. You give baby his bottle. Baby's still not fucking happy. Baby's never fucking happy. Grow the fuck up, you fucking weirdo. Quit being Disney adults, you fucking queers. Jesus fucking, I don't even give a shit, YouTube. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying what I gotta say. You all are fucking weird, you marshmallow fluff-filled fucks. Fuck all of you. You killed the guy that wanted to fucking talk. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you people? You killed the guy that wanted to talk. And now you're going to be outraged. You're going to be terrified. That fucking circle back bitch, Jen Psaki, going on MSNBC talking about how this happens from both. Fuck you. It does not happen from both sides. Get fucked. Get fucked. F-U-C-T fucked. All of you. Every single damn one of you. You know what? I got a solution. We're going to try and tiptoe around all this as best we can. The solution to all of your problems, you weirdos on the left, it's called gun cake, okay? So what you do is you make a cake and you flavor it however you want, 9mm, 357, whatever, 45 if you're feeling froggy. And then you eat the cake. That's the best way to fix your fucking problems. You fucking weirdos. I don't give a fuck, YouTube. Yeah, strike me down, motherfuckers. Bog me down. I don't give a fuck, you fucking weirdos. I'll take my shit to Rumble. Just like Charlie Kirk, motherfuckers. You thought, you fucking idiots think this is gonna stop? Oh, okay. Let me put it in fucking goofy-ass words that you fucking weirdos can understand. Let's use Disney terminology, i.e. Star Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Strike me down and I'll come back even more powerful than before. You think this is gonna stop this? Oh, you guys are fucking nuts. This is gonna be the end of y'all. This is gonna be bad. And I'm not going to stop it. So, over here, you guys might have seen down on the community post yesterday, I shared one of my favorite political commentators. Think about him what you will. He's right, and if you disagree with him, you're probably wrong. Okay, so Mark Dice has basically sums it all up. So I'm going to go ahead and play this 25-minute long video, and we're all going to sit here and watch it. If you want to bail, go right the fuck ahead and bail. If not, awesome. You know what we're here for. You can tell by the thumbnail. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video around. We need to get the word out. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Here we go. What really happened to Charlie Kirk? The media's shameful lies, and what's next for us? Okay, this is coming from Mark Dice just this morning. Huge Mark Dice fan. Let's go ahead and watch this, fellas.
I don't even know how to start this video. We're all very sad, very upset, very sick by what happened to Charlie. So I'm going to read my initial statement about this, and then I'm going to show some of the liberal media's reactions to this, and just a small sample of the countless lunatics online who are celebrating what happened. And then I'm going to make a suggestion, one thing that I want to see come out of this I think would be extremely important and very necessary. So my initial thoughts, the liberal media killed Charlie Kirk. Them and the unscrupulous Democrats in Congress who created a hysteria with their relentless propaganda, depicting President Trump as the reincarnation of Hitler and his inner circle and even his average supporters as fascists. Liberals couldn't win the debates against Charlie Kirk when he visited college campuses across the country because their ideas are garbage and they are immoral fools. So they killed him in hopes of silencing his message, which has only put a spotlight on it and will cause it to spread 1,000 times faster and further than it was already going. Rest in peace, Charlie. President Trump, who wasn't just an admirer of Charlie Kirk and very grateful for what he's done for his campaign, for conservatism, for reaching the youth on countless college campuses across.
Mark Dice is nailing it. And, you know, I know that some of you might say that I'm a Donald Trump stand or whatever. And in 2016, I voted for Gary Johnson. Okay. In 2020, I voted for Trump. And then in 24, I ran to the ballot to vote for Trump. Okay. Trump nails it in this fucking speech to the nation. This is a very powerful. I mean, I think he just encapsulates what we're feeling here.
Across the country over the years. Also, a personal friend of Charlie's issued this statement from the Oval Office.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith.
It's safe to say that Charlie Kirk was the absolute best of the millennial and Gen Z generation. He was the absolute best of that young millennial, elder zillennial. He was the, what is that, a zillennial? He was the absolute best of what Americans should strive to be.
And we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family who he loved more than...
Those kids are so fucking young, too. You sick, sick fucks.
anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain.
I don't know about you guys, but I prayed for Charlie Kirk a few times now. I'm not even that fucking, like, open about my faith and stuff, but, like, I'll tell you about it at the end of this.
This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses,
I know I'm not really engaging in the chat much today, guys, but I'm agreeing with all of what you guys are saying. You guys are just nailing it, top to bottom. Mad Hatter Nation, you guys are killing it for real. I'm liking every single one of your guys' chats. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really frogging in the chat today, guys.
nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now.
Now. Stop it now.
My administration will find each
Put an end to it. Put an end to it, Trump. Bring the boot down. I don't give a fuck anymore.
and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks
Rest in peace, Corey Comptor.
on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and 3 others.
So,
Radical left
facts.
political violence has
Facts,
hurt too many
DJT.
innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God. Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come.
You see, this is the problem with you goofy fucking liberals on the left. You try and you try and you try to throw faith in Christian conservatives' faces. The thing is you don't understand our faith. You don't understand how this works. Through all of this, okay, this horrific tragedy, you martyred him. You just made it infinitely worse for yourselves. You fucking idiots. You thought Charlie Kirk was bad? Charlie Kirk got into politics when he was in his early teens. He founded Turning Point USA when he was 18 years old. There is somebody else who right now is 14 years old who worshipped Charlie Kirk, that this is going to make them 1,000,000 times worse for you. Be it on the debate stage, be it on the battlefield, if that's what you really fucking want, you marshmallow fluff fucks. Okay? You made it worse for yourselves. And the beautiful thing is that ultimately, by the numbers, you know, talk statistics here. We love talking stats on the Hat and Beard Show. Well, Christian conservatives have kids, and you weirdo, rainbow-haired, skittled fucking marshmallow fluff fat fucks, you abort yours. So we're going to win by the numbers, ultimately, anyway, which is why you guys consistently try and get your demonic fingers on our children and shit, you sick fucks. This is just going to... I don't want anything to do with any of you people anymore. Literally. I don't care. I don't give a shit if you were friendly with me at one point. I don't care. If you buy into this liberal woke bullshit, I don't want to affiliate with you. I don't. You are evil. You are evil. Your beliefs are founded in evil. You are disgusting. And I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't want to know you.
Today, because of this heinous act,
Preach,
Charlie's
Mr.
voice
Detroit
has
City.
become bigger.
Shout out, Mr. Detroit City. You're killing it in the chat, brother. You are preaching, brother, and you are crushing it, my guy. All right? Shout out, Mr. Detroit City. You're crushing it today, brother, for real. I'm seeing all of them, brother, and you're crushing it, dude. Preach, my man.
And grander than ever before, and it's not even close. May God bless his memory. May God watch over his family. And may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Of course, the servants of Satan and the mainstream media are very upset that President Trump paid
Joseph, I'm not making promises. I'm not making threats. I'm just merely telling you that this is how it's going to go. This is what they've wanted. At a certain point, you have to stop. You have to put an end to it.
tribute to Charlie and vowed to avenge his death.
Hell yeah, Carrie. I see that. 98, he was saying Trump was going to be the president. Fuck yeah, brother.
Got a 4-minute video, and I'm not going to play the video. I don't want to play the video.
Oh, this bitch.
But there was a line.
Oh, don't want the audience at MSNBC to hear what the President of the United States had to say about the most horrifying political assassination
Damn
in
straight, Mr.
America
Detroit City.
in generations. Can't do that.
Line at the end that I think is, I just wanted to raise and read. At the end of this 4-minute video, he says, "For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. People like you.
And it must stop right now." And obviously, there's a lot of rhetoric that is problematic. A lot of it is coming from one particular side and from one particular building.
Yes, one particular side, the left. Quit trying to projecting, you stupid bitch.
Oh, so it's the right who are spewing dangerous rhetoric.
Sam.
One particular building.
Sam, my tears turned into anger. Brother, I wish that I could tell you that you're wrong for feeling that way, but you're not. Last night, today I'm sad. today, I mean, you guys seen it early on. I'm fucked up over this, but yesterday I was fucking mad. I was just fucking mad. I'm still mad, but right now I'm just sad. Tomorrow I'm going to be fucking pissed still. You're not wrong, brother. You are justified to feel anger over this. It's fucked up.
From the White House. Oh.
But what can be done? I fear when this is an escalation already in less than 24 hours of this shooting.
Oh, President Trump is escalating the rhetoric by accurately describing who it was that caused this hysteria, which incited a lunatic to engage in this assassination. This is the kind of insanity that passes for supposed news on the left.
Talk to me about the...
Yeah, so real quick, you guys can, poke at that I'm calling for threats and escalations of violence, but I'm a 700 subscriber YouTube. These are multi-million-dollar media companies that are doing way more fucking damage than I ever could.
environment in which a shooting like this happens.
Well, I've just described it, but she's asking one of her guests to describe his assessment, obviously.
Yeah, and again, I emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. We don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this.
Yeah, you obviously have no idea about this, so why are you on air talking about it?
But following up on what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
So he's blaming Charlie Kirk for exercising his freedom of
She wouldn't have dressed like that if she didn't want to get raped.
speech. Hate speech. This incident couldn't make the left look any worse. Not only did they assassinate one of the most prominent and powerful conservatives in America, but they did it during a debate when he literally was encouraging people to come up and openly challenge his ideas, exercising the foundational freedom that we have in this country, which the left obviously hates so much that they will do anything to try to stop those who they oppose. Barack Obama issued this statement saying, "We don't yet
Get
know
fucked,
what motivated the person who shot and killed Charlie."
Or should I say, Barry Soetoro?
Kirk. We just have no idea. I mean, maybe it was just an armed robbery gone bad. Hey, Barry?
Oh, Barry Soetoro. If you know, you know, Barry Soetoro.
But this kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy. Blah, blah, blah. Michael and I will be praying for Charlie's family tonight. Sure you will. And because Charlie was such a prominent figure in conservative...
So we're not talking football today, guys. Because one, I don't care. This is way more important than football. And two, I don't give a fuck about the Packers or the commies. I will admit, I was honestly shocked. I was shocked, surprised, moved. I don't know if I can come up with the right terms for how I felt, the emotions that I felt. When I seen that the New York Yankees held a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. That's huge. The Yankees are a powerhouse organization in major sports in New York City, one of the major cities in the world. And for them to hold a moment of silence, that's powerful. The ball is in your court, NFL. Major League Baseball had a bunch of games going on yesterday. You have one game today. And it's on September 11th. What are you going to do, Western man? What are you going to do? Are you going to do what you know is to be right and uphold truth, justice, and the American way? Are you going to hold a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk? Are you going to hold some type of a memoriam for the 3,000 people that died 24 years ago? The ball's in your court, NFL. What are you going to do, Western man?
Media in politics, revitalizing and re-energizing conservatism on college campuses across the country. And I know I've been a big critic of his for years over particular issues. As a media analyst, I just don't cheerlead people. I criticize, analyze, tell you the good, bad, and the ugly, but also at the same time was always very appreciative and respectful of Charlie's incredible work. Even the New York Yankees.
I would advise you guys, if you want to hear some very kind words, check out the Timcast IRL stream from last night. They talk a lot about Charlie Kirk and the generosity of this guy, which of course, made me feel even more guilty for the things I said yesterday.
Yankees held a moment of silence for him yesterday before the game. And it's reckless and immoral political rhetoric like this from Governor Gavin Newsom, which contributed to this environment, which inspired this monster.
I'm sorry. I know some people's sensibilities. I respect and appreciate that. But right now, with all due respect, we're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting
Hell
fire
yeah, Mr. Detroit
with
City.
fire.
Benny Johnson's a good
punch
one,
these
too.
Sons of bitches in
He
the
needs
mouth.
to keep his head
When
down,
you
too.
got the most powerful Democrat senator
This
openly
fuck.
threatening Supreme Court justices
This
and
fuck.
feeling completely safe to do so with no legal or political
the worm,
repercussions,
Schumer.
you know that there's something very
Fucking
wrong
worm.
in this country.
You have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price.
Yes. Yep.
How are Supreme Court justices supposed to pay a price? They're nominated once they're confirmed. They're on the bench for life.
You won't know what hit you.
But here's MSNBC anchor Nicole.
The Timcast crew during their live show last night, Mr. Detroit City, they were all getting death threats. Them and their family during the live show. Everyone's going to be getting death threats now.
Wallace lying like a servant of Satan with her silver tongue, telling her audience that only people on the right
You're right, Mr. Detroit
use
City.
and engage in violent
Christians are the most persecuted people in the world.
rhetoric.
The permission structure for violence. You've got polls about political violence. Democrats don't think it's a good idea. Only Republicans. Only people inclined to consume conservative media are now, I think, upward of 50% say that if necessary, violence is okay. You've only got the conduct on one of the two sides.
Oh, it's only one of the two sides. Of course, everything is upside down and backwards with these people. Here is just a small sample of people publicly celebrating Charlie's assassination on TikTok. There may be some swearing in here. I'm not going to go through and bleep out these.
You know, Carrie Simtich, I agree. An innocent girl was stabbed in the neck. An innocent man gets his Adam's apple blown out. And there's that bitch that wants to talk about the deplorables are. Take a good look within yourself. Yeah, these people don't want to look in the mirror because they can't. They look at everything through these rose-tinted glasses where they're the hero, and they are terrified at what they're going to see when they look in the mirror. These are the type of people who can't sit in silence with their own thoughts for a little bit because they're mortified by what they hear inside their own head. They will come to realize that if they listen to their own thoughts and stare in the mirror, that they are demons. And demons can't stand to stare at themselves.
Words from these creatures, I don't have the time. And people need to hear what it is that they're thinking. And again, this is just a small sample.
Nailed it, bro. Yeah, fucking Tampon Tim was talking that shit, wasn't he, dude? Wasn't it? He was, brother. God damn.
What are most likely just thousands.
The trade offender was a repeat offender. Skin was black, so followers of Jesus are told to shut up fast. Shut the F up for that. Yeah, dude, you're right, dude.
Thousands of people that are publicly doing it, let alone those who are privately.
Quick, just looking at this bitch, what do you think her stances are? Who do you think she voted for?
Celebrating.
So, two things.
Septum piercing theory proven right.
That I want to say that probably.
So she captioned it, my thoughts on Charlie Kirk pew-pewing. Get it? They're trying to use code words so that the algorithm doesn't detect them using these incendiary words.
will get me in trouble on this app and probably get me flamed, especially by the right. Number one, I think it's kind of poetic justice that the man who was spreading nothing but hatred and, dishonest rhetoric got pew-pewed in the throat.
A guy who was willing to openly debate his
You hit him with a
ideas
308
on
too.
campuses across the country. That's just poetic justice for her. This person posted on Facebook thanking the shooter.
So I'm going to be very fucking clear about this so that you know exactly where I stand.
Whoever these people are need to be removed from polite society. Debank them, fucking get them fired from their jobs. Don't let them find fucking housing. Don't let these people find peace. These people are disgusting. And they're easy to find. Look at them. They stick out like a sore fucking thumb.
Dan.
Oh, we already know your fluorescent hair makes it already abundantly clear.
And I will say this with my whole entire chest. There are some people on this app that are
Say it with your chest. Nobody wants to look at it.
sitting there saying, oh, you shouldn't wish death upon any person. No.
Yo, look at this chick. She's like, what, in her mid-40s trying to act like she's 22? Grow the fuck. This is the problem with you fucks, dude. You all think, oh, I'm still hip. Bitch, you are in your fucking 40s. You need to start preparing for menopause, not preparing for going to the club.
No matter what side they're on. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Look how old this bitch is. She's got 65 pounds of makeup. Fuck that. And fuck that. Bitch, grow the fuck up.
Charlie Kirk was a fucking Nazi. He was a fucking Nazi.
Okay, and you're a fucking stupid cunt. How do you like that? You're a stupid cunt, okay? You're a stupid cunt. I'm saying my whole ass chest.
And you know what kind of Nazi is the best Nazi? A dead one.
Hello, Internet.
Oh, this
I
piece
regret
of
to
shit.
inform
Look
you
at this
that Charlie
guy.
Kirk, co-founder of Turning Point
This
USA,
fucking
was
piece
shot
of
in the
shit.
neck while speaking at an event
I've seen this
at
one.
Utah Valley University. Please join me in this moment of silence.
This is real. These are real people. This isn't AI, guys. These are real fucking people that you have to live next to acting like this. You have to go to work. You have to drive on the same road as them. You have to share oxygen with these fucks. How does that feel? How does that feel knowing that people like this are out there sucking in the same wind, cutting down on the oxygen supply for you? People like this causing fucking prices to go up. People like this live next to you. Ugh.
We need to start using some of the tactics from the left and use the tool of cancel culture to get these people fired from.
Anne Marie ER says, sadly, we are in a second civil war, everyone. And see, that's the thing is, everybody has this illusion that war is going to be a hard drawn line. Here's the Mason-Dixon line, and everybody over here dresses like this, and you believe this, and everybody over here dresses like this and believes this, and we're all going to line up and fucking shoot each other. Nope. That's not how it happens. Happens from years of civil strife. Decades later, the history books can look back and say, this is where it started. But for those living in it, it's been going on this whole time. You just got to wake up to it.
From their jobs, because if you own a company, would you want to be in the vicinity
Soulless.
of anybody
Exactly,
who is
Mr.
evil,
Detroit City.
who would
Soulless.
celebrate the murder of anybody, let alone a peaceful person engaging in a debate on a college campus? These are the kinds of people who, really should be rounded up and institutionalized.
Fucking stoked right now.
Notice how they're all just dysgenic, just...
Why do they all look so dirty? Like, do y'all not know how to wash your fucking face? Look how dirty their faces are. Imagine how stinky their buttholes are. Ugh, bleh, I can smell this bitch. Bleh, I can smell her through the fucking screen.
Green hair, fluorescent hair, nose rings. They're just mutants.
Ryan Allen says the left hates Christians because they worship their politics, and we won't bow down to their purple-haired God. Exactly, dude. Their God is government. Our God is the Almighty. They hate that.
You want to know why I'm so fucking stoked? Go ahead and Google Charlie Kirk. Go ahead.
Preach, Brent DeWitt. Celebrating a senseless killing, and people wonder why I fear for the future of my grandchildren. Exactly, dude. Is this the world that we want to fucking live in? Is this... The responsibility of those of us living here is to facilitate a better world for the future fucking humanity, right? For the next generation. We're not doing that. We're making it fucking worse. This is disgusting. Okay, look, pretty goddamn soon, pretty soon, the big man's just going to be a living SpongeBob meme. He's just going to go, all right, I'm about to head out, and he's going to flip a switch, and this whole fucking thing's just going to get washed away.
Publicly posting this, not just talking about this amongst her friends when she's drunk or just in the privacy of their own home, publicly posting this
on
for
TikTok
the world
in mom's basement,
to see.
exactly.
Chunk Uger over at the Young Turks, who does have...
Look, Chunk Uger is a giant piece of shit, but I'll give him props. He was more than professional here.
The severe case of Trump derangement syndrome, but does call out a lot of the corruption on the left. Posted this video sounding like a normal human should.
Charlie Kirk was shot in Utah giving a speech there. I just found out he's passed away. I can't believe he's dead. He was shot in the neck. Some of you might have seen an elderly man being dragged away. Turns out it was not him. Authorities don't know who did it. Violence is not the answer. This is a horrific tragedy, and we're all in danger now. This is a terrible, terrible thing to do. Violence is intellectual surrender. It's giving up and saying...
Violence is intellectual surrender. Goes right in line with my buddy saying that imagine your thoughts are so weak you have to shoot the other guy.
I'm a loser. I don't know how to win in a battle of ideas. I'm going to resort to violence like an animal. It is the very last thing anyone who's progressive or on the left would ever do. We are for nonviolence. We are for peace. We are for our fellow human beings and humanity overall. So I don't know who did this, but whoever they are, they're a monster, and they've done something terrible. That was not just a pundit. That was a human being. I'm so sorry to the Charlie Kirk family.
I'm not going to show the video. The videos, for obvious reasons, they're very graphic. I almost became ill when I saw it yesterday.
It was hard to watch.
On social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, on X. And at first I was almost going to caution people not to watch it because it's so disturbing. But I almost think that people, especially on the left, should see it. Because they should see what it is that their rhetoric, that the mainstream media, that these satanic Democrats in Congress, what they have done. And it looks like Charlie was wearing a bulletproof vest. You can see what looks to be one of the straps here from a vest that is perhaps like this, knowing very well that this was a possibility. And it looks like the bullet actually hit the vest in his upper chest, lower neck, and then ricocheted up and then struck his neck. So very well aware of this possibility. In fact, posting on Twitter, on X not long ago, assassination culture is spreading on the left. 48% of liberals say that it would be at least somewhat justified to murder Elon Musk. 55% said the same thing about Donald Trump. In California, activists are naming ballot measures after Luigi Mangione. The left is being whipped into a violent frenzy. Any setback, whether losing an election or losing a court case, justifies a maximally violent response for them. This is a natural outgrowth of left-wing protest culture, tolerating violence and mayhem for years on end. The cowardice of local prosecutors and school officials have turned the left into a ticking time bomb. That he posted earlier this year in April.
And you wonder why they killed him.
Oh, and then there's this from Rabbi Shmuley, this phony...
The rest of it is Mark Dice kind of just talking shit about Charlie Kirk and how people say he was pro-fucking Israel, but then he points out how he kind of went against Israel. So we're not going to continue to watch all that stuff. But, guys, just shifting gears a little bit here. Getting away from the Charlie Kirk thing, not entirely, obviously. It's going to be hanging heavy over everybody for a long time. But originally today we were going to talk a little ball, but we were also going to do a little bit of a tribute, a remembrance to, obviously, 9/11. 24 years ago today. We're not going to go full-on conspiracy theory with this. We're just going to go with the top-down narrative, okay? 24 years ago today, a bunch of chicken fuckers flew some planes into some buildings, killed 3,000 Americans, and decided to kick off the GWAT. Not going into all of it, but when this happened, the terms were never forget. It's pretty easy now to not remember 9/11, where you were and what you were doing. This is a scary time, man. That was a really scary time, dude. It was weird. It was probably for a lot of people, a top-down loss of innocence to the world. The shine of childhood really came crashing down that day. And a lot of truths then were exposed to the youths, which is why you kind of see where we're at with our mentality now. You know, a lot of us in this age group are sick of this shit. Sick of the violence, sick of the ongoing war, sick of the fighting and shit that's been going on our whole lives, right? And so I'm going to take a minute here, and we are going to just spend a minute listening to some of the names being read off at the 9/11 Memorial Museum. .com. This is their 24 tribute. They're gonna, I think it's from like 8 in the morning till about 1:30. But these are just the names of people being read off, and we're going to sit here and enjoy it for a minute in remembrance of everyone that was needlessly murdered on September 11th, 2001.
Minority.
Luis Joseph Minervino.
Thomas Mingione.
Wilbert Miral.
Dominic N. Mirkovich.
Rajesh Arjan Mirpuri.
Joseph D. Mistruli.
Susan J. Miskowski. Miskowitz.
Paul Thomas Mitchell.
Richard P. Muccio.
Jeffrey Peter Mladenik.
Frank B. Motsia Sr.
Louis Joseph Modafferi.
And my husband, Cesar Amorato Alviar. September 11, 2025 marks the 24th anniversary of the terror attacks and the loss of our loved ones. It is a day where we remember and commemorate the moment in our nation's history and honor its life lost during the attacks on September 11, 2001. It is also a remembrance. Cesar, humble, caring, and loving husband, father, grandfather, is now our guardian angel. Thank you for always watching over us, especially this year. Together with our children, Christopher, Jeannie, and Gemma, our grandchildren, Riley, James, Grayson, Mina, and Maxie, whom you have never seen, our son-in-laws, Eric and Mark, daughter-in-law, Faith, relatives, and close friends. You are gone, but will never be forgotten. We miss and love you always and forever. To continue your legacy, we founded the Cesar Alviar Scholarship Fund. We have 5...
Fucking sad, guys. Yeah, I agree. Carrie, I agree with you, brother. Derek, how you doing, man? Yeah, it is weird. Derek, I fucking feel awful after yesterday, dude. I feel awful. Hey, Sam, I agree with you, bro. I know what you're saying, but we're not going to talk about that today, brother. We're not gonna talk about that stuff right now, Sam. Today's about remembrance. All right, man. I appreciate it though, dude. And I know where you're coming from, and I'm with you in that boat, bro. For real, Clarice. Yeah, you remember being in 8th grade? Hell yeah, dude. You remember that shit? That was wild. All right, guys. If you haven't already, do all the things. Subscribe, like, do the stuff. I got one last video here from the TSA's YouTube site. This one's kind of tough to watch, but we're going to do it because we have to. Because we have to do it to remember all the people that died and all the shit that was taken from us.
American 11 Are you trying to call?
The cockpit is not answering their phone. Our number 1 has been staffed, and our 5 has
You're
been
good, Sam.
staffed.
Don't worry about it, brother.
I am in a situation with American to learn the possible hijack.
What's going on, Betty? The aircraft is erratic again. Father, you're erratic. Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? Betty? A plane just What? 737?
What?
The World Trade Center. Who are you talking to? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
United 175, New York. We have some problems over here right now. We might have a hijack over here, 2 of them. Jules, this is Ryan. Listen, on an airplane that's been hijacked, and things will go well, and it's not looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So happy to time. Same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you, and I'll see you later, Jessica. Bye, babe.
What are those people gonna do? All the elevators are blocked out.
Oh my God. So both towers are now.
Okay, I got an aircraft 6 miles east of the White House.
Hello? Crystal City, just north of Crystal City.
Just to the north of your town.
Yeah, stop all departures.
Pentagon just got hit. No for me then. God damn it, I can't even protect my NCA.
United 93, that traffic for you is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking, United 93.
United 93, Cleveland, if you hear the center ident.
Загадка 32, и племянник сидит, you have a ball board.
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
We're 56865. We have, I believe it is a Boeing 757. Can you see him up there, sir?
That's confirmed. It looks like he's rocking his wings.
Roger.
He's rocking back and forth.
We're 56865. I advise you stay away from that aircraft. Go north as fast as you can.
United 93. Have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?
He did not land.
Oh, he's down?
Yeah,
Bound?
somewhere up northeast of Camp David.
Sean, it's me. I just wanted to let you know I love you, and I'm stuck in this building in New York. There's lots of smoke, and I just wanted you to know that I love you always.
At number 2 World Trade Center, right. Lady was stewardess in the walking. We're not ready to die, but it's getting bad.
I'm on the 83rd floor. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No. Say I'm gonna die.
Ma'am, say your prayers. We're gonna think positive because you gotta help each other get off the floor. Now.
A new type of war. That's what it is.
Those phone calls fuck me up every time, guys.
Mildred Rose Naiman.
Takuya Nakamura.
Alex.
All right, guys. Sad day today. Weird show. I know. Yeah, it's just like it was yesterday, wasn't it? Shit's wild. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Do the things. Kiss your fucking loved ones. Call people you haven't talked to in a while. Tell them you love them. We live in a fucked up world, man. We live in a fucked up world. That's going to be it for today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. All right.